Hi people, my name is Jeff2146 and today we are going to be looking at Beta 8 for the Scramble for the Far East mod. This is going to be the last update to the mod for a long while, as after this work will be diverted again to the Carlist Wars mod. Now, this video is a bit later than I would have liked it to be, mainly because I'm having trouble with my microphone, so you're going to have to do it with the old setup, which was just my headset microphone. So, for this little overview, I am just going to be looking at a couple of ships from the UK. They have way more than 8 types, so I'm just going to look at, well, way more than 10, so I'm just going to look at these 10. And I'm going to look at the one ship for the Koreans. Well, I could also actually... let's see, do the Chinese... They do actually have a different ship. You get a few of them in, and then on my side I can get... let's see, let's say the USA. Let's get some US ships in as well, shall we? We already have a couple of you. Let's see. So that should be good. Just going to have a look at these ships. We're not actually going to fight the battle, mainly because I do not actually have the time for it today. As I'm otherwise going to be too late for the release. And this is really just going to be a little preview of what was actually added, and a couple of warnings as well, because there's still a couple of bugs that we know of, but we don't know how to fix, so to say. So that's going to be with, for example, chain shot. Chain shot is currently bugged in such a way that the moment you turn it on, you can't go back to regular shot. And I think that's the same as with shrapnel shot, but I'm not sure. I do believe it says in the tooltip at some point. Probably when a battle begins, but we're just going to begin the battle, pause it, and... No, I don't want the radar map. Shut up. Get rid of you. And get rid of you, and just take a look at some of these ships. Here we have the Korean ones, outfitted with a couple of cannon. Then moving over, we have the Chinese ships. These are primarily just fitted with boarding infantry. And then we go over to the ships of the Western powers. Let's just take a look here. We start off with our Palladius class. Nice assortment of Marines. These are crew. Then we have a couple of Marines on board. Total 26 guns and 89 men. Then we go over to a bit of a bigger ship. Well, bigger in stature, but not that much bigger in it's actually smaller in firepower. It comes with only 18 guns and 63 men. You go over the line. We have 24 guns and 90 men. Then one with just 18 guns and 63 men this time. Still looking very good. Are these the same class? No, they're not the same class. But they're all wooden hull. Some of the bit more bigger ships here. 24 guns and 90 men. That's already nice. Just those Marines lined up very nicely here. I'm going to take a look at the American ships. They're practically the same models, but of course now equipped with American troops, with these American Marines ready to repel borders and to fire a couple of shots at the enemy if need be. In and of itself, I was never really that big of a fan of naval combat in any of the Total War games. Mainly because it was just felt that by the end of the game you got swarmed by so many fleets that there wasn't really anything fun about it. As it was just a constant race just to get more ships out for the other resolves. As every other turn you would be fighting like 5 or 6 fleets. Then again, that's mainly just a problem with Shogun 2 and the Realm Divide. But then again, most of Shogun 2 takes place in regular land battles anyway. Just trying to get a bit of control over the camera. So you're seeing the ships there. Well, even though they are different classes, they are practically the same models and same configurations between all nations. So that's why I'm only going to be looking at these now. So without any further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed this little sneak peek that went out way too late. Because of course, technical problems. But nonetheless, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time when I got more news on the Carlist Wars mod then.